Hey y'all, it's Sarah and welcome back to my YouTube channel. You can find me over on Instagram and Threads at The Magical Reader, and my book Victory Gallop is on Amazon and Etsy. Alright, so today's video is going to be a fun one. It's a tag video and this is the end of the year tag. So I'm filming this at the very end of November. I'm not sure how much time I'll have in December, but this tag sort of takes us through the end of the year. So that's what I'm going to do today. All right, so the first question is, are there any books that you have started but need to finish? So I am working my way through the Throne of Glass series for a second time. I am almost done with Queen of Shadows. I've started it, but I need to finish it. I will probably finish it either this week or next. I haven't had a lot of reading time, but that's one. And then Iron Flame. Okay, so Iron Flame is a whole situation, right? Like, it came out, everybody lost their marbles. Most people, I feel like, on the internet read it within 24 hours. At least it felt that way. Most people, I feel like, read it within the first week. I started it the day that I received it, which was on release date. And I'm about 25 pages in. It's not capturing me yet. I'm not like with it yet. So I'm interested to see where it's going, but I feel like I've been more hooked by my Throne of Glass reread, where I've been more interested in reading those. So Iron Flame, I will finish by the end of the year. That is a goal of mine. But it's taken me a little bit. Okay, so the second question is, do you have a seasonal book that helps you transition towards the end of the year? So for me, I don't often read necessarily holiday romances. I read Faking Christmas last year that I really liked. I don't really have any like holiday fantasy books, if you will, other than A Quarter Frost and Starlight. I will read it if I have time. But in general, around this time of year, I like to do a reread staple because November and December are just crazy months. And I don't always have time to read a lot or to read something that's like really difficult. So for me, I typically reread things like Truly Devious or Inheritance Games or even Divergent. These are books that I reread once a year or once every other year. And I just like to reread something that's comfortable, that I can listen to on audio, on long car rides back to see family. And it's really easy to just get sucked back into the world and not really have to think about paying attention. Question number 3 is, are there any new releases you are still waiting on? And at this point, for the end of 2023, I don't think I do. So 2024 is going to be a big year for me. I'm releasing maybe my second book, but in terms of what I'm going to be reading, Leigh Bardugo has a new book coming out. Crescent City 3 is coming out. The third Fourth Wing book is coming out. The fourth book in the Nevermore series is coming out. So there's a lot coming out in 2024 that I'm really excited about. But from this period of time until the end of the year, I don't have anything. So if there's something I'm missing or not thinking of specifically in the fantasy genre, please let me know so I can have it on my radar. Alright, so the fourth question is, what are 3 books that you need to finish by the end of the year? So I would say for me that's going to be the Throne of Glass series. So I still need to read Empire of Storms, Tower of Dawn, and Kingdom of Ash by the end of the year. That's my goal. I'm going to be on like a Kindle binge for those 3. So if I can finish those 3 by the end of the year, that'd be great, because then in January I want to read Crescent City 1, Crescent City 2, and then at the end of January, the third one comes out. So I want to be ready to go for that. All right, the 5th question asks if there's going to be a shocking favorite by the end of the year. I mean, all I really have left is Throne of Glass and Iron Flame. This is when I read Fourth Wing. I liked it, but I didn't lose my marbles, right? So I loved being a part of the fandom, being able to chat about it with people, but it wasn't my favorite book ever. I've seen so many reactions to Iron Flame in that it's totally different than the first book, and so that could either be a really good thing or a really not good thing for me. So hopefully I'm obsessed with Iron Flame. I'm not expecting to be, just because I wasn't obsessed with the first one as much as everybody else, but I think it could end up being a big favorite. And finally, I can't count, so there are 6 questions, not 5. But the 6th question is, do you have plans for 2024 reading-wise yet?
Yes, if y'all know anything about me, I have a spreadsheet
for everything. So I have a spreadsheet for all the books I want to read in 2024 already. I will most likely stick to it unless there's something new that I haven't heard of yet that I want to read, but otherwise I pretty much stay on track. My TBR is pretty short. I know what I like, I know what I'm probably not going to like, and I'm really good at narrowing things down. So I do have plans for 2024. A lot of those plans have to do with my fantasy book club. So shameless plug, if you are interested and want to join, let me know. But we have those picks ready to go for the next year. So yeah, so that's gonna be it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed hearing my answers to the end of the year book tag. All right, bye.